It's essentially a person chooses a speech that they believe is great or significant, and then they analyze the speech and give parts of it. So it's a mix of informative, which is telling about a subject, combined with an interpretive category such as the duo, where you are acting out the speech because you have to rotate between analyzing it and being the person who's giving the speech. I did a speech by a guy that no one has ever heard of named Václav Havel, who was an anti-communist leader in the 90s. And there is just a big range of pretty much any speech that is significant and you can explain why is a great speech. And it has the reputation of being the most boring category, but which is true. But it has the funnest kids, so.
Thank you, Spencer.
Okay, first off, discussion might be the most boring category to watch, but when you're actually in the round, it's pretty fun. So what discussion is basically at the beginning of the year you get a topic. This year's topic was feeding the world. So within that, there's a bunch of other categories that you have to look and research for specific informations. Basically this year was all about food, biofuels, and things related to world hunger. And so at the beginning of the year, you just research tons and tons of things, and you have to sift through all of that when you're at the meet and pull out relevant articles. And with those, make a point, make solid statements, and support your answers to usually solve a problem or provide what's the word? Suggestion? I can't say it. And yeah, so it's basically what discussion is all about.
It's kind of a weird thing going from 1 year in speech where nothing really happens as a freshman, and then you kind of work your way up, and now I'm standing in front of you talking about blabbering on and on, but it's what I do. Anyway, my category is informative. You pick a topic and you explain why that topic is not only interesting but also culturally relevant. I combined those two and I came up with Batman. And it worked really well. You want to kind of take your speech and put it into sections that are relevant. Like I did the history, the pop culture impact that he has in all the characters. And it comes from informative. There can be a variety of topics that are either like very set in stone, like Batman, or kind of more out there, kind of like the visual connection, where you connect something based on what you see in like a magazine article. It's a lot of fun, and there are a lot of interesting topics out there, and it was definitely something I would recommend people to try out and see around Virginia.
Alright, well, I'll speak for both of us. We're obviously in duo. There's two of us performing a published work. It can be from scripts, normal scripts. It can be from movies or books. And we basically get to act it out. A few of the rules are we can't look at each other, which maybe you've noticed, and we can't touch each other. So if we touch each other, bump into each other, we get disqualified. This year at state, I think we got 12th. We placed 12th. We tied for 12th out of 24 people, and we're happy we're able to show it to you tonight.
It was great. It was fun.
And I guess the only thing I left out in mine is that there are visual aids that you can use as well.
Yeah.
Board and stuff like that.
All right.
Well, keep up the good work, guys. Yes. What grade levels? I know you're 10.
I'm a senior.
I'm a junior.
And we're all seniors.
Oh, so we're going to be losing 3 of you.
Yes.
Okay, but we have a good
But we have
course.
another 10th grader, Carissa, and then Teddy's only a
9th grader.
freshman.
Only a little.
This kid has been in speech as long as I have been, so he's been sort of a mentor. I've been looking up to him.
Down here.
Good. And I want to thank your speech coach too, Amy. He does a great job. Thank you. You did an awesome job. Thank you very much. You're welcome to stay for our business meeting.
But we really appreciate your time and letting us come out, because it's not every day that the fine arts are kind of in the spotlight, but because of the way our community works, it's kind of equal. And
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Yes, make sure you come back next year. We will invite you back.
For sure.
And those of you
We'll
that are
take it.
seniors, I hope you continue this in your college career too. Good potential, obviously.
Try.
Good. Thank you.
All right.
Nice job.